Hey guys, welcome back to Be Rich. Before we get into the video, I wanted to bring to your notice that my uncles Vinod Srinivasan, Anand Srinivasan and I have rolled out our Substack, which is basically a blog/newsletter where we're going to post our original research onto it. And we've analyzed macroeconomic trends. And a lot of you know my uncle Anand Srinivasan and I regularly write for The Hindu, and these articles are also going to be made available for you in the Substack. The link is moatinvesting.substack.com. You'll find it in the description and in the video right now. We hope you go check it out. We've put a lot of time and effort into it. And please give us comments and feedback on what you read. Thank you. Hey guys, welcome back to Be Rich. Today we're going to be talking about what's going on with Tesla and in extension, what's going on with Elon Musk. Let's review some of the information that has come out recently with the earnings report. And let's see, there's a con call which Elon Musk was on where he talked about his ambitious projects, especially with humanoid robots. And there are a lot of things to unpack in today's video, and we hope to have you through the journey.
I know, this reminds me of what Abraham Lincoln said. You can fool some of the people some of the time, some of the people all of the time, but you can't fool all the people all of the time.
Yeah.
And Elon Musk sometimes looks like he's trying to fool all the people all the time. Well, anyway, I hope you understand why I said that by end of the video.
Yeah. So before we get into what's the earning report like, let's look at the history of Tesla and what Elon Musk has been able to accomplish with Tesla. So first off, for those of you who don't know, Elon Musk got rich. His first hit was based on a payment service called PayPal, which he partnered with Peter Thiel. He merged two firms. They both had similar ideas. They merged the firm and then sold it off to eBay, I think, made a killing off of it. And Elon Musk pivoted to Tesla, which is an EV manufacturing company, and it does proprietary research, and he's always been big on selling self-driving cars or assisted driving cars. So there's a co-pilot in the system itself, which helps you drive, and you can put it on self-driving mode. Although the legislation surrounding this is very murky, it hasn't been figured out yet because it's not such a big phenomenon as
and it's not only true in the US, it's murky, it's true throughout the world. Even in China, they're still trying to figure out how much self-driving they should allow. Yeah. And that's what the whole deal with the software, which he went and signed papers with China, trying to get them permission to allow autonomous driving in China.
So with Elon Musk, we've seen him go for moonshot bets. I mean, going into electrical vehicle manufacturing, people told him that, look, that was crazy. There's no market for it. It's new. It's brand new. There have been people before you who tried it and then failed. There are bigger companies like Ford, which can just eat you up for breakfast. But he persevered. And to his credit, Tesla cars are exceptionally made cars. They are considered a mark of luxury to be able to own. And people sitting in the US do have colleagues or people they know who have Tesla cars, or you yourself might be owning a Tesla car. And I'm sure you can speak to the drivability of that car and how good the quality is. But
Cybertruck is another story.
Yeah, Cybertruck is a different story. Let's not get into that. But we're talking about the positives right now.
Yeah.
So Elon Musk also made a moonshot bet moonshot bet in the sense that he got into SpaceX. He came into an energy infrastructure company, which was a wing of Tesla. And then he has some other failed attempts as well, where he tried to build a tunnel underneath
Hyperloop.
Hyperloop, saying that he'll be able to get from one end to the other end in 20-30 minutes, and that sort of failed. But apart from these minor failures of his, he has been someone who's had a mixed bag of results, but his winners are definitely bigger than his losers
So far.
And one of his biggest bets right now is X, where he pledged some of his Tesla shares to be able to buy Twitter, which he was an avid user of the platform. And he had a lot of jousts with the Twitter heads at the time. And he finally said, you know what, I'm just going to buy the company. And he wanted to back out. And then Twitter people who own Twitter said, I'm not letting you back out.
Yeah, held his feet to the fire.
Yeah. And he, with his ego, he decided to...
He had no choice. Yeah. On the question of ego, the court itself stepped in and said, sorry, boss.
Yeah, you have to buy it. Yeah.
You committed.
Yeah. So he bought it with pledged shares when money was still cheap. And today he still owns X. So this is the history of Tesla and Elon Musk. And of course, he's had his fair share of scandals. He's said that he's going to take Tesla private, and then he boosted the stock price. And that basically tied to his compensation because he awarded himself stock options. So there's a lot of controversy surrounding his actions. And actually, the SEC fined him for that. They told him that you shouldn't do this.
Yeah, and let's not forget the way he pumps Bitcoin and dumps it.
Dogecoin as well. So one of the quarters in 2021, he didn't manufacture a single car because of lockdown restrictions. And he still turned a huge profit that quarter.
And because of those lockdown restrictions, he fought COVID itself. He said COVID is not anything to be worried about. And these lockdowns are draconian. And he threw science out the window. The guy who built his whole company on science.
Yeah.
Suddenly science was not
secondary,
true. Yeah, secondary. Which is really remarkable. I mean, Tesla, the battery, SpaceX, is all built on science. Hard science.
Yeah.
But when it didn't suit his economy, his company's economy, he immediately threw it out and said science is all fake. Going on fake.
So he's definitely a divisive figure, of course. And regardless of which camp you're on, we're going to try and see what are the merits of owning Tesla right now. Should we be buying Tesla?
Yeah, this video is not about Elon Musk. It's about Tesla.
It's about
owning as an investor.
Yeah, and Elon Musk is an undeniable factor of Tesla. So we had to cover that before.
We had to touch on. It's not a Elon Musk video. It's not a clickbait. We're not trying to bash Elon.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with Elon.
So, and in some respects, he's a great entrepreneur. So let's get to Tesla. Tesla's earnings report, as of late, they've been doing quite well in the electric vehicle segment. They have given good competition to Chinese brands, and they've been a market leader compared to the big firms like Hyundai, who's now coming into EV, and Toyota, which is coming
because the main argument, what started this conversation between me and Saswath was, Saswath and me found out that Tesla is trading at a discount of 45% from its highest highs.
In 2021.
Yeah. So those highs, it's down 45%. So I was asking Saswath, what do you think, Saswath, should we look at Elon Musk's Tesla? Should we be looking at it since it's down 45%? Because in 45% is a massive correction.
Yes.
No doubt about it. So has it corrected enough is what I asked. And then Saswath went and explored and he came back with these findings.
Right. So, like he said, the cat's out of the bag. It's down 45%. So
sorry.
No. So the main point of this video was to consider, because like we talk about, we say that, look, when you have out of favor opportunities, you have to pick it up and think about whether you want to get into it, because that's where you make most of your money as a value investor. You're not going to buy Coca-Cola when everything's fine and dandy. Only when they change their recipe and everyone's upset with Coca-Cola and they batter its stock price is when you jump in and buy it, because you feel like it has brand recall. The brand doesn't hurt much. They can always revert back to their original recipe.
Wait, I don't think the cat is out of the bag as yet, Saswath. I still hear the cat is in the bag. He's going to tell you why I said that very soon. You'll understand why I'm saying that.
So the thing with Tesla is that their revenue has only grown by 2% this quarter. And this is coming during a time when the American economy has been performing quite well, which is concerning. Why is an electric vehicle manufacturing company only growing at 2% in a quarter when it's supposed to be a high growth company valued at almost 95 times earnings? And if you look at their...
Wait. You're saying even after 45% reduction in price from its highs, it's still trading today at 93 times its earnings.
Yes, 93 times its earnings. And if you even take your TTM, which is your 12-month trailing number, even then the PE ratio is 61, because their earnings goes up marginally during this, depending on which of the two numbers you decide to take. So 61 or 93, whichever number you decide to take, it's still quite a lot of money that you're going to be paying for this company, even after Tesla is down 45% from its 21 peak. And just in this past week, it's down 10%. So people are obviously upset. They think something's going wrong with Tesla. I mean, why is a company such as Tesla, which is supposed to be in a segment which is a very fast growing segment, more and more people are adopting EV?
No, but Elon Musk is a genius. Saswath, I mean, he can do crazy things. I mean, like moonshot bets. I'm sure he's got potential.
Yeah.
The potentiality of Elon Musk must be outweighing all these concerns.
So that's the thing. And during his recent conference call, where he basically talked to shareholders, big shareholders and the board members, he basically said that, look, there's going to be a huge revolution. We're going to have self-driving cars everywhere. And he actually pivoted from cars. He didn't give cars much attention. He said, look, I'm building these robots.
There you go.
So this is the second cat which hadn't come out of the bag as of yet, but now it's out.
We're going to get mini Elons in everyone's house.
Yeah. So he said that there are 8 billion. So, of course, people asked him, like, what kind of market are you expecting for this? Because that's the first question you ask. When someone says, I have a product, you're going to ask, is there a market for this product? Am I going to make money off of this product? People asked him that question. And Elon surprisingly said there are 8 billion. This is Elon's back of the envelope calculation. There are 8 billion people in this world. Each person will require their own robot. Therefore, 8 billion sales are guaranteed. And then there are industries which will want our robots. And therefore,
we'll have more robots than humans.
Yes. That's his estimate of. I don't know.
Need a robot will require a robot.
Yeah. So I don't know whether he's doing a parody or was he being serious.
This is why Abraham Lincoln said, you can fool all of the people some of the time, and you can fool some of the people all of the time. But trying to fool all the people all the time must be, I don't know. Really, I can't understand this. So wait. So it's not even now. He's saying Tesla should be valued at this point of time, at this price point. Not even because of cars anymore. Forget cars, he's saying.
Yeah, he's not talked about cars.
Yeah, he's saying forget cars. Yeah. Guys, we're talking about robots.
Yeah.
And that is the future. I don't even have a robot for it as yet.
Yeah.
I'm going to not only create the product,
yes,
I'm going to create a market. Then I'm going to tell everyone they require this product. And everyone's going to buy to this immediately because I am Elon Musk telling them they need it. And not only they'll buy one, they'll all buy two just in case one
malfunctions.
Yes. Or one requires two.
Yeah.
Some mathematics he does. And he tells, and these investors hate this pudding.
Yeah. So, yes, I mean, earnings are still, the PE ratio it's trading at currently, if you take TTM, is 61, or if you want to take the 95 figure, either way, people are buying into it. Maybe not as much as they used to before, but people are still fine with it. And the important thing is there are still people, earnings analyst estimates, who say that in 5 years, the earnings is going to become $9.5. So let's do a back of the envelope calculation to see how Elon Musk is going to get us to $9.5 in EPS in 5 years. So stick with me. There's going to be some arithmetic which we have to do, but let's do the arithmetic and get to the point where we get $9.5.
Here we go, chasing the dragon.
Yeah. So first of all, let's assume that Elon Musk reaccelerates his growth. Electric vehicles are going to be amazing. He's going to capture 3% of the global car market sales. This is a big number. 3% is a big number, and let's say he's going to do it. And let's say Tesla has first mover advantage and so on and so forth. And he's going to show us what he's done before. And 15%, let's assume 15% growth in sales. Then you get to a figure of about $150 billion in 5 years. Okay, that's done. Next, let's look at his robo-taxi fleet, which he's talking about. I'm being serious. These are.
I am also trying to be serious. Okay, when he says things like robo-taxi fleet, it sounds like something out of a Transformers movie where you have Michael Bay running around setting chargers off.
So,
oh Lord.
This is officially Tesla's plan. I'm not pulling. For those of you who are doubting what we're talking about.
I don't think they're doubting. Because people are watching this video, there are only two camps in this video. There are people who believe in Elon and think he's God's gift to mankind.
Messiah, yeah.
The other camp is they think he's a crazy quack. So I don't think there's anyone in the middle here.
Yeah.
The independent candidates for voting for Elon are zero.
Yeah.
Either they hate him or they love him. So I'm sure the comments will also be flowing in the same format.
Yeah. So
like, how dare you mock this genius? Otherwise they'll be like, I don't know why you guys even talking about this guy. He's like whack.
But one caveat, the thing is, Elon Musk has had many ideas in the past which haven't been so rigorous or haven't made a lot of sense, but they worked out. And there's no guarantee what's going to work out and what's not. That's the thing with Elon Musk. He's very unpredictable.
You keep flipping coins. Sometimes you will get heads.
Yeah. But these are some of his ideas. So let's say the taxi fleet, which he's talking about, where you won't need Uber. So the case behind that is because drivers are getting more expensive because wages are going up. Trump is going to stop immigration. You won't have enough people to drive cars. Whatever the case is, whatever case you want to take for needing robot cars. Let's say you have a taxi fleet. Let's value that business as.
So wait, that's why he's giving Trump $45 million, is it? So Trump's going to get rid of drivers in US so he can build robot taxi fleet.
This is unconfirmed. We don't know this.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure. This is between Trump and Elon Musk.
No, he now backtracked it and he said, we're not friends. I never said such things.
So, Elon Musk has been trying to be friends with Trump for a while. But regardless, let's get back to this exercise. $32 billion over there. Let's say another one of his brilliant ideas where something which we can't even think of, which he thinks of, let's say, putting neural link chips in pigs, whatever he's been trying. Let's say that comes up.
So we'll get smart ham.
Yeah. So we'll get smart ham, and then let's say that's going to come up to another, let's say, $12 billion in revenue in 5 years. Let's add all of this up. Let's see where he stands. If you add all of this up and then you take the EPS, and let's say Elon Musk doesn't dilute his shareholding. Like, let's say he doesn't increase the share count.
You're being very generous with all these calculations.
Yeah. Well, the job is to build an argument which, trying to take the best case scenario. So
this is better than best case. This is like every single ball he hits goes for a 6.
Yeah. So suppose every single ball in the over goes for a 6. This is what will happen if that happens. And you will finally land up at a number of about $9.5 per share. Now,
if he does that, first thing he'll tell everybody is, my salary should be $100 billion. That's the first thing. He'll say, see, I did this for you now.
Yeah.
First, give me $100 billion salary.
Right. So that's the thing. And now the question is, are you going to pay what you're paying today for $9.5 dollars in EPS in 5 years? And the question then becomes, what is the discount rate? If we take the discount rate as the current risk-free rate of return, saying that interest rates probably aren't going to go back to zero anytime soon, which is a reasonable assumption to make.
Well, that's the first reasonable assumption you've made so far.
Right. So then it makes absolutely no sense, because if you discounted it back at 5%, then you get to a figure which is still unbelievably expensive. You have much cheaper companies trading in the US market, which you can find out and figure out. We've made multiple videos on this, and we'll continue to make more videos on this. To me today, it doesn't seem like I don't feel like I want to buy into Tesla's story. Although he has...
I know what I think is going to happen. His 8 billion robots will be programmed to wanting Tesla shares. So he's creating a market just for Tesla shares. Those robots will require Tesla shares, and those robots will work for a Tesla share. So the fuel for that robot will be, you have to feed it Tesla shares.
Even maybe in that case, you'll make some money. But otherwise, I don't see today. To me, it doesn't seem like this company is worth the projection, worth the amount of money people are paying, even with the best case projection.
No, maybe Shashwat, we got it all wrong. Maybe in the American market, there's no other company to invest in.
That's one possible argument, but then we only need to look at its better performing brother Nvidia, which has been performing very well. And we have always said that Nvidia is a great company. I mean, it's fundamentally a sound company. They do good R&D work. They have wonderful chips, which we use for building our own PCs, and editing work becomes easier on those computers. But we just think the price...
You know what? I think Elon Musk is going to make his own chips.
He's thinking about it. He's trying to manufacture chips. Yeah. But the point is that there are other companies which you can pay sky-high valuations for, which make more sense than what Tesla is. And this is not a call for you to go buy Nvidia now.
No, it's not.
The point is, if you're going to buy Tesla for the valuation you might as well buy a company which has better fundamentals. At least you won't see Nvidia's CEO going around saying that he's going to sell
$45 million every month to a super PAC for a prospective candidate, and then 2 days later walk it back saying, I never said such things.
So it's very difficult for us to sort of sit here and rationally argue for why this is an out of favor opportunity. He's very much in favor. He's just less in favor.
This goes to that argument we had the other day. Being at this vast distance we are from the American market, looking at it from so far away and trying to be an investor, these kinds of things, the way he talks and does, makes you nervous as an investor. You'd rather not. If Mukesh Ambani went around talking like this and doing this up to this extent, I don't think foreign investors will be very...
They drop his shares.
Yeah, they'll drop his shares like a dime because they'll be so worried.
Yeah.
What is this guy coming out with? If he goes around saying, I'm going to make 1 billion Indian robots, and everyone in India is going to have a robot, they'll be like, what? Geo robots, G-bots.
So, I mean, this video is of course filled with a lot of humor, but for people at home, it's a call back to this book. Please do read through this book. He talks about Mr. Market. This is Mr. Market being manic. This is Mr. Market being completely crazy and giving anyone and everyone valuations which they maybe don't command or shouldn't be commanding, but they anyway do command. So this is an exercise in seeing the kind of companies which Benjamin Graham talks about. And this isn't an attack on Tesla cars.
No, it's not. It's not.
Given a choice, I'd love to have a Tesla car.
No, it's not an attack on Elon Musk either.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure we would all be talking very differently if Tesla shares were valued at, let's say, 18 times earning,
Yeah.
19 times earning,
Then it might actually be.
we'll be talking very differently.
Yeah.
It's just the point is Mr. Market has taken
Things
this
to
share
extreme.
and to this extreme. So we're trying to amplify the story of Tesla and Elon Musk, trying to show you how crazy it is to value these companies at these eye-watering prices. Where is the valuation is what we're asking. So the way we try to highlight the dynamics of the market or the schizophrenia of the market or the exuberance of the market is by amping it up and putting the contrast to 100% where it becomes black and white and there's no gray. So that is the effort of this video. Otherwise, we have nothing against Elon Musk or Tesla. We love the brand and we think it's a great car if you can afford it. And I'm sure he'll go on to do very great things. He's a very smart guy in the sense that he's getting paid for all what he's doing. You know, you may say whatever you want. The proof is in the pudding. And you go check his bank account, he's got that money there. You know, he can't make that kind of money if he didn't have
some amount of skill in what he does.
Correct. He's not a guy who's invested money in various companies like Warren Buffett and made millions.
Yeah.
He's made these out of his own hands. So credit to him for that. Our issue is with the valuation the markets attached to these things, and we do think it's kind of crazy at 93 PE, even after a 45% correction.
Yeah. Even if you take the lower bound of 60.
And even you give all kinds of future earnings, you slap onto it and say he's going to own the world. Even then, it seems a little crazy the valuations we're at. This is what we're trying to say. So keep these kind of valuations in mind when you're investing.
Right. So that being said, thank you for joining us on VRich. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please hit the like button down below. And if you aren't subscribed already, please subscribe to our channel. Finally, if you have any comments you'd like to tell us or let us know, if you have any opinions on Elon Musk, any witty jokes, or if you think we've got it wrong, please post.
If you want to reprimand us, put it in the comments below. And see, we do read your comments. I still don't have my iPad or my phone in front of me while I'm with Saswath, giving you my full attention and Saswath attention.
Right. So thank you for watching VRich.
Thank you.
I told you about visiting Singapore. The date has been finalized. It's 25th August. It's a Sunday. Those desirous of meeting me in Singapore can drop a message to the WhatsApp number given below or contact my team by an email. My team would reach out to you and we will assure you of our best services. For English and Hindi, there will be a separate meeting. See you in Singapore. It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.